Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group MBA1185F. I am Muhammad Zahiruddin bin Abdul Razak.
I am Muhammad Norazmir bin Ahmad Nawawi.
I am Muhammad Haziq bin Raji.
I'm Muhammad Yusuf bin Zulhasny.
I'm Nurul binti Yusri.
And today we will present about the FIFA Ballon d'Or 2015. Now let's start.
So these are all the contents that will be presented by us today, from introduction until recommendation. So we start from number 1, introduction.
Okay, now let's go through about what is Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or is the only award that covers all categories from around the world. For the Ballon d'Or 2015, the venue of the event was held on Monday, 11th January 2016 in Zurich, Switzerland. All footballers from all around the world were gathering here in the Congress House at Zurich, Switzerland. A lot of football players, ex-footballers, are attending the event. In the event, there are several awards that has been presented. For example, like FIFA Ballon d'Or, FIFA Puskas Award, FIFA Women's World Player of the Year, FIFA World Coach of the Year, and more. Okay, now let's go through the next point. Okay, next is the event organizers. This prestigious ceremony was held by the biggest association, which is FIFA. The question is, who is FIFA? FIFA stands for Federation Internationale de Football Association. FIFA are based in Zurich, Switzerland. They are a non-government organization that rule and organize a lot of football events around the world. For example, as what everyone knows, the FIFA World Cup, the FIFA Euro Cup, UEFA Champions League, and more. Okay, now let's go to the next slide. Okay, next let's see the objectives of the event. I found that there are several objectives that I found from the event. First is for an appreciation for all footballers around the world. As we know, this ceremony are attended with all professional footballers around the world, whether men or women, to appreciate their participation in making the football world amazing. Next is, it is also determined who's the best coach of the year. Instead of giving appreciation for the players, the Ballon d'Or Award is also taking part in delivering the appreciation to the coaches. Lastly, it gives a satisfaction for all football fans around the world. It might be a happy moment for a hardcore fans if their favorite player winning the most prestigious award in the world. So, I can say that it is not only for the players, but also for the fans. Okay, next slide. Okay, next is why we choose this video. The main reason we choose this video is because the event was organized by a professional organizer. The event's flow runs smooth and perfectly. I really enjoy watching the video because the moment at the ceremony was really attracting. And lastly, this might be also the most important factor, which is the quality of the video was very satisfied. All of the footage was recorded perfectly. Okay, next slide. Okay, now let's see the tentative of the event. Here is the tentative of the event that was prepared by us. As a research, I found that this ceremony has been held for 2.5 hours. starting from 5:30 to 7 p.m. This 2.5-hour ceremony was held neatly and perfectly starting from the beginning. There was no delay or any careless mistake was done in the event. Okay, next slide. Okay, here is the floor opening of the event. For the opening of the event, the ceremony was hosted by two persons, which is James Nesbitt, who is an Irish actor, and Kate Abdo, a sport journalist. There was no surprising element or gimmick done in the ceremony. This is because the ceremony was done formally. Before the award presentation session, there are several speeches that has been delivered from a few VIPs for an opener. There are two VIPs who deliver the speech. The first VIPs who delivered the speech is Issa Hayatu, who is President FIFA on that time, and then followed by John Etienne Amori, which is the president of Amori Sports Organization. Then, right before the award presentation session begins, the montage highlight of the all tournament that has been conducted by FIFA in 2015 being showed, and then the award presentation session begins. Okay, now let's move to the next slide.
And now for profile of VIP. The VIP is Lionel Messi. He was born on 24 June 1987 and now is 33 years old. Lionel Messi was born on 170-meter height in Rosario, Argentina, and now playing for Argentina and Barcelona FC. Lionel Andres Messi is a proficient footballer who plays as a forward and captains between Barcelona and Argentina. Lionel Messi scored over 700 total goals for club and nation. He was a left foot dribbler and is the most effective passers and playmakers in football history. In addition, Lionel Messi is the world's highest paid footballer for 5 years, from 2009 until 2014. Lastly, he married to Antonella Roccuzzo with 3 children. Next slide, please. Now, speech summary by VIP. Special moment for Messi be back on stage because after being an audience of Cristiano Ronaldo winning before. Speaking about future, Messi still has a desire to continue growing and improving every day. He did not need any individual award to achieve all his dreams. He thanks all who voted for him and thanks back to his teammate for all the support from the beginning. Messi gratefully said that football has brought him both the good and bad because it made him grow and learn. Next slide, please. The official sponsorship for FIFA Ballon d'Or. Adidas. Adidas is the one among FIFA official partners since 1970. Adidas Group attempt to be a global leader for sport and sporty lifestyles. Example that Adidas made his clothes, jackets, hoodies, pants, and leggings. Numerous of football club, nation, and player were sponsored by Adidas Group. Example for player is Lionel Messi and Paul Pogba, and for country is Argentina and Germany. Adidas introduced Jabulani for FIFA World Cup 2010 and been criticized for a controversy in Indonesia in 2006 and 2007. Next slide, please.
Thank you, Azmin. Identify promotional event. Event promotional is a practice of using different strategies in marketing and channels to get the word out about the event. To promote the event, the organizers has to come up with several ideas of promoting the upcoming event. Such in this event, the award ceremony was broadcasted worldwide through television on Eurosport channel and live stream on FIFA.com. Live streaming an event, especially an award event, is very helpful to increase physical attendance. It is known that this event is closed to public attendees and it is only open to football coaches and players only. Next. FIFA also collaborated with Twitter to boost publicity to the Bluebirds users. This collaboration consists of Twitter to introducing new emojis for the shortlisted nominees, which is Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Carly Lloyd, and etc. Also includes the emoji of Ballon d'Or trophy itself by using the text hashtag Ballon d'Or to generate the tweet emoji. Next. Now let's talk about the main content of FIFA Ballon d'Or. Let's talk about the trophy first. The Ballon d'Or, which translated to English is Golden Ball, is a striking golden ball resting on pirate bay. Fitting the name Ballon d'Or, the trophy breastplated that is in liquid gold before being fixed to pirate bay. The name of the winner is engraved after the name was officially announced and before being fixed before the award is done. In 2015, for men's Ballon d'Or, this trophy is awarded to Lionel Messi, and as for women category, Carly Lloyd won twice for this award in 2015 and 2016. Due to coronavirus this year, the award has not been able to announce the winner this year. Next. Next is medical aid and emergency. The event organizers need to make sure that the revenue is secure. They should always assume that the possibility of the crisis appear is high and the situation is well planned. They must always be ready for possible medical incidents, fire, or disorderly dangerous misconduct happen. Hence, we would like to encourage suggestion to highlight the importance of having medical aid and emergency aspect in planning an event. The first photo is first aid box. First, we would like to recommend the organizer to provide first aid boxes that contain an adequate quantity of the medical materials and appliances. Second, the first aid box needs to be placed in a reachable location in a timely way. By providing these reachable facilities, they can minimize the emergency response. The sooner, the better. Next. Other than that, we would like to recommend the organizers to provide ambulance with paramedics, police car, fire engine, and other emergency vehicles to be set on standby, and that they have access to roughly in and out of the venue of the event. It is highly recommended that all stewards and other personnel who know where the medical services are located. The event organizer should be paying more attention to providing signs and information on the location of the medical facilities that they provide in the venue. It also should be printed on the program's booklet or tickets. Next. Lastly is the emergency signs and doors. As you can see, this is the example of emergency signs and doors. The organization have to make sure that the door is not locked or blocked from inside out. The organizers also should pay more attention to emergency brake signs as they provide the clear way to evacuate venue. Also, will be used by the first response such as police, firefighters, or ambulance in case of a crisis or disaster happen. The personnel in charge of safety or a team should be mentally and physically well prepared and know the task in leading the attendees to this emergency exit if incident mentioned above happen. Now let's move to number 10, Yusuf.
Oh, it's my turn. It's closing flow. It has become a commonplace on any events to have their own flow, including the starting flow and also the closing flow. There are many awards in the event, and the last award is the closing award, which is the winner for FIFA Ballon d'Or 2015. Before the winner was revealed, the event pleased the winner from FIFA Ballon d'Or 2007, which is the Brazilian superstar named Kaká. Next, Kaká revealed the winner, which is Lionel Messi. Lastly, the event was ended with a special gratitude speech from Lionel Messi. Next slide, please. Oh, its conclusion. So in conclusion, it will cover two main points, which is strength and also weaknesses. As we all know, there are nothing perfect in this world, which is everything has their strength and also weaknesses, including this event. So let's discuss together. First is the strength on this event. The first strength is going to be the event has fluent MC, or we can say the host of the event. Their name is James Nesbitt and Kate Abdo. It is important to have a fluent MC because it will ensure that the event will be more interesting and the flow will be more smooth. In addition, their MC has no lack of changing the turn to speak at this stage. Wow, it's very astonishing. Having early plan by dividing the turns to speak for MC is also important in every event, especially if there is only one MC. By this action, it will make the flow of the event more interesting and no miscommunication error. Wow. So let's move to the next strength, which is visualize video or picture to the screen is also one of the additional things that can make the event more interesting because by this it will show the main purpose of the event. Same goes to this event whereby it visualized all the videos that related in the event. But that is not it. Link timing of the visualized videos also need to be timely started, and this event nailed it with any pending seconds. Perfectly done. Next strength is going to be lighting, not to forget. As we learn in chapter 5 on staging and logistic, lighting is one of the important things to be considered. Good lighting in every position inside the venue is also should take place in every event. In this event, the changes of the lighting was perfectly done and the environment of the stage is attractive and interesting. Oops. How about weaknesses of the event? Let's see. I think there is a clip over here. Let's watch it together and hear. Oh, as you can see, in the picture there is a man showing a facial face of not understanding. What is the speaker trying to speak at the stage? So at this point where talkers speak many languages may occur to the audience to not understand what the speaker trying to say to the audience. So this is one of the weakness in this event. Next is going to be random minutes wasted. Oh, wait, there's a clip. Let's watch it together. As you can see inside this short clip, James Nesbitt speak up to Kate Abdo to not get carried away on talking other languages. For your information, at the clip earlier, it shows that Kate Abdo is speaking other languages, and this may wasted short minutes, which is not good to the event. So this is the second weakness in the event. I guess this is all for my point. Let's move to Haziq. It's your turn.
Thank you, Yusuf, for your great and superb explanation for us. Now I will continue with my point. It's about the recommendation. I will discuss about the recommendation that need to be improved in this event. Firstly, is that they need to take the advantage of this technology. As a professional event organizer who manage the event should be able to use all kind of the technology to be more efficient and give a better, more interesting effect in the event. It is important for them to use all the facilities and take use of the technology available in the event. In the best, the ability to make the event more interesting. For example, they can replace their stage background and with a clear and more attractive 3D image to make it look more lively and attract guests. Carefulness in the planning, the big world-class event should be given priority to make the event such as and be more professional, like in this event and like the other international event. Next page, next slide, please. Thank you. My second recommendation in this event is the need to improve their surprise plans. As a professional world-class event planner, they need to do something that exceeds the expectation of their participants that make them feel like experience something special. Event planner need to introduce an unexpected element to create a surprise factor to the guest present event. They can involve something as simple and provide an interesting theme that are different from the previous ceremony. They can also put the materials such as attractive decoration that fit the theme as well as provide some interesting opening events such as inviting a popular singer artist to in the event. Of course, they need to use all the element and the facility of in the event to make the best of their ability. Next slide, please. Thank you. The third thing I would like to recommend on this event is the hospitality that invited guests or VVIP. Guests of honor should be given the best treatment and for them show the appreciation and respect for the special guests. They need to make the guest feel more, make the event more formal and organized to show the good and perfect treatment of a make their guests to be honored and necessary to provide a guest escort for their guests of the honor. This way, it will make their guests feel more appreciated and makes the guest even more formal and orderly. After that, they also need to provide the waiter and the receptionist for the attendant who come on this event. To show this world-class event, they also need to provide something like a service to their guests. To priority of the VIP guests is also very much emphasized in every formal event because they are the guests of the honor. They symbolize the graduate of the event. Next slide, please. Thank you. My last point is about the safety feature in the event. This is because as a world-class event organizer, they need to prioritize in the security aspect from the beginning of the event until the event end, such as the medical team, facilities in the event, and any emergencies as emergency room, ambulance, and the first aid. All the facilities are very important to ensure there is safety everyone involved in the event. Is to make a safety in the event, be careful, and also we can take care of all the guests. Organizers also need to prepare for the higher security force to keep the council safe from any outward thing such as sabotage and other things like a terrorist. In my conclusion, in this, the success of the event is not due to the great egotism of the event or equipment used to, and depend on the certification of the attendant who participate in the event. The most important thing in the success on an event is the cooperation, each team member and the staff involved on each event. That's all for me. Wait a minute. Yusuf, can I ask you something? What the function of the red button at the above in the slide?
Oh, what's this? Oh, that's all from us, Madam Lida. Thank you for your time to watch our video today. Wait, there is